Tad family, welcome to Epcot for our Main Street report of World Showcase. As you know from the last video, we did the front part of Epcot Main Street report, but now we're going to do the back part of Main Street report because this park is so big. I still think Epcot is easily a 2-day park. So we're going to walk around World Showcase, explore some of the countries. We're going to try some snacks and treats along the way. Also, you know us, we're going to check out those wait times and see if we should jump in a line or if we should pass it by that day. Or maybe should we have bought a lightning lane. So come along and let's see what Epcot on this Main Street report has to offer us. We're heading back to World Showcase to do our Main Street report, and actually noticed the water has been drained. Have they not turned it on? Is it not full, or is that all the water that it gets? But right now, there is no water running. Crowds and the parking lot was very light this morning. Very nice. Of course, you know we're going to go right over here and say good morning to Walt. Good morning, Walt. We're going to go out and enjoy your imagination. And this is really why I just love this area. Favorite spot right over there, you guys know that. I mean, Walt does have a beautiful view of World Showcase where we are heading and the fireworks at night. It is 10:30 in the morning. It is a beautiful 83 degrees, and as you can tell, blue skies all around. High today of 94, but I did bring a hat. Do have some sunscreen. So let's head out to World Showcase. As we make our way to World Showcase, who remembers back in the day, we'll go old school, when all of this area used to open at 9 in the morning, but World Showcase did not open until 11. I remember that well. They used to rope them off because World Showcase pavilions did not open until 11, which now they're open early because there's some e-ticket attractions here in World Showcase. So that's what everybody goes to first thing in the morning, or they head to Test Track, or they head to Guardians of the Galaxy. But we have made our way to World Showcase. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that across there. Absolutely beautiful. Firework barges are not out there, just the bases. That's not a big deal. And here's the question. Do we go left or do we go right? It's always the major question. Do you start with a margarita at 10:40 in the morning, or do you head this way and get a Joffrey's coffee? So you guys know which way I'm headed. Still love the fact that Disney kept these up after the 50th celebration. I love these little statues. What a gorgeous day. Beautiful. 83 degrees. Beautiful. So let's get this done before it gets too hot. We're going to start right up here. We're going to go Canada Way, of course. You guys know I prefer Canada Way. As you can see, the food booths are starting to appear. We've seen those in the last video. You got Port of Entry right over here, which is a gift shop. It also holds the Pandora shop is in there. Here they are. The controversial trash cans. Still trying to figure out why. I guess this is what they're for. Okay, that's the foot holder. But what's the solar powered for? I don't know. That doesn't, oh, that just opens it. So is it when you walk up? Is there a sensor? What happens here? I have not yet seen one of these working for the solar power. It's this manual foot power right there. Okay, but hey, it's just got a little bit of curve. I still can put a bowl of poutine or something up there and enjoy it. It's high for me, which I like. Port of Entry right there. Oh, looks like they got a Pandora. What is this one? Oh, it's the Epcot. It's kind of different. Okay. But hey, if you're into Pandora, there you go. Walking this way, World Showcase. And remember, we are here on a Thursday morning, so a lot of the booths won't be open until a little bit later. Remember, Monday through Thursday, they changed the times. to some of the openings. So that's probably why this World Showcase is not yet open. I have to put my sunglasses on. It is bright, but it is beautiful. Transportation to World Showcase right there. Let's see how these work. They used to have one on each side, which I think they still do. The boat departs every 20 minutes. Last boat departs at 7:15. And it's transportation to World Showcase. Friendship Landing. I think that's the Morocco over there. Or does this go Morocco and Germany? But I know this one used to go to Morocco. And the one on the other side, right around the corner there, went to Germany. So we'll check that out when we head that way. But I just love Epcot. How can you not? There's the La Poutinerie, sponsored by Air Canada right there. I really enjoyed that poutine. I would not pass another bowl of poutine up if somebody was here with me. Yeah, it really was enjoyable. And I'm sorry that the sun is to my back because early in the morning, sun rises in the east. So I walk west, so the sun's not in my face. But I apologize for you guys. So I'm going to turn it back around so you can enjoy the view. I do love the aesthetics of that booth for here in Canada because like we said now, Canada starts here at the La Poutinerie. Of course, probably one of the most popular booths of all in food and wine right there, the Canadian booth. But like I said, maybe the La Poutinerie is going to help with the crowds at the Canadian booth here. Vacation Club right there. Canada. Let's walk through Canada real quick. It's been a while. I like going down through here. Popcorn, maple popcorn, by the way. Fantastic. Here's the gardens and EPCOT you can find down this way. Absolutely love this area, and it represents the Victoria Gardens in Canada. Absolutely, just look at that. Oh, it sounds like I can hear the waterfall. Sometimes the waterfall's on, sometimes it's not. You just never know. I mean, absolutely. Look at the photo. Look at that. That should be hanging on a wall somewhere. That's why I say Canada is definitely a 2-day park, especially for me, because of the fact that there's just so much to discover and see once you get off the beaten path. I mean, we're going to Canada Far and Wide, which is their 360 surround show. Yep, the water's running. Maybe that's what I heard. We'll see if the waterfall's running. I'm not sure about that. Nah, it doesn't look to be running back here. But that's okay. I can understand because it usually makes the pathway really wet. Because that's it over there's the waterfall. And it could be because of the heat. Who knows? Who knows? But we had to check the wait times anyway. And remember, Canada Far and Wide is a continuous show. So, as of right now, let me get up here. I'm going up the stairs. 5-minute wait. Okay. And this takes us to the second layer of Epcot, which a lot of people don't come up to anymore. There used to be shops and all kinds of stuff up here. But now it's just a nice place to relax, enjoy the scenery, get out of the crowds. I mean, look at, there's tables up here. Ooh, gotta remember that for the La Poutinerie. Come up here and enjoy your poutine up here. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. There are a set of restrooms up here that not many people know about. So if you're looking for a hidden restroom, there it is. Right over here is the new DVC area. Château de Voyage. And they actually have a room in there that you can go visit to understand more about DVC. But fantastic views. all the way around, and they got a red telephone booth. So we could go that way if you are in a mobility scooter. So yes, they have ramps or wheelchairs. They have ramps to get you up to the different levels. And then over here, the trading post is another store. And then the Northwest Mercantile. But notice they represent the, what are they called? Areas of Canada. I can't remember them. If anybody knows, leave it down below. The I can't remember. But this is what each little area represents. So absolutely great theming. Providence. Is that it? I don't know. I know one of you guys will tell me out there. You'll leave it on the comments. Okay. Let's make our way more around World Showcase. There's so much to see and do. I don't know if I'll be able to do this on every country. I mean, it would be a very long video, but hey, look, some great photo ops. And then Canada actually officially ends over this way by the Joffrey's coffee area. So this is the mill stage, and Ways is performing. WAYS is the performing now, and they got the performance times back there. Coming in to the United Kingdom. I do need to get a coffee, but I don't know. Nah, I think I'll be okay. Hey, there! How are you doing? And you are?
I'm Jessica.
Jessica?
Jackson.
Jackson?
We love your show, Brandon.
We love it.
Brandon, everybody's here?
And we have eaten the buckaroo bread per your...
Oh, wait, I've got to go talk to these travelers. Hold on. You know I absolutely love meeting travelers, and they're from North Carolina. They stopped me as I was doing our Main Street report, almost to the United Kingdom. But yeah, I think I'm going to wait on the Joffrey's right there. By the way, there's the Millennium Celebration building. Sometimes they will do character meet and greets here, so just be on the lookout when you're coming this way. Another great, all these countries are absolutely wonderful. And the United Kingdom is like all the other countries. I will have to say, I do miss the big oak tree, but it was damaged during a storm and they had to take it down, sadly. But hopefully everybody gets a better view of the fireworks. By the way, that's a great place to do the fireworks package. If you've never done it, check into the Rose and Crown fireworks package there. Okay, United Kingdom. All these buildings will represent the age and process of the United Kingdom building structure. So you start there and you just make your way around. Because you got to come back here to the garden area, because back here is where you meet Winnie the Pooh. So if you're ever wanting to meet Winnie the Pooh, you have to go to Christopher Robin's room to meet Winnie the Pooh. But see all the building, that's Tudor Lane. I just love, and you know, this is all detail. This is what I eat. I love detail. Detail. The toy soldier, but you'll come around this way and you'll see that awning right there, and that's usually the line for Winnie the Pooh right over there. It's usually Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. This is Upper Regency Street, and then of course the band comes out here and plays right there. Just look at this area. Besides the leaf blowers, but that's okay, they're keeping it beautiful. Look at that. And then you come out to the tea gardens right over here. No construction so far except for the fountain at the very front of Epcot, which I showed earlier in the video. But as of now, no construction. Everybody's, well, not everybody's, but a lot of people's favorite fish and chips on property are right there. And there's great seating back there as we make our way to France. By the way, United Kingdom has no ride or anything like that. It's all shops. That is International Gateway. That'll take you to Yacht Club, Beach Club, Boardwalk, Swan and Dolphin, Swan Reserve. And you know what? You can even walk to Hollywood Studios if you like. If not, you just catch a boat right down there. Favorite view right there. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. For those that are doing the fireworks cruise at Epcot, I will let you know, when you come to do the fireworks cruise, you will dock right here along this canal, side by side. And depending on the wind, they'll give you goggles because you are so close to the fireworks. It is unbelievable. If you've never done this fireworks cruise, I would highly recommend it. But this is where your boat will be docked to watch the fireworks. Great little terrace down here to relax. Of course, the Skyliner. And that's how you get to the Skyliner, right down that way. Oh goodness. It's a nice day. A lot of corporate events and parties happen down there, dessert parties and stuff like that. So if you ever want to book them, you can, to get the nice area down there to watch the fireworks. Coming up to France. Yep, that food booth is up. Do they even take them down anymore? I often wondered that. Why even take them down? Especially because you're going to go from food and wine, then you'll go into the festival of the holidays. Just leave them up. Probably make it easier, I guess. But I'm sure they have to do repairs or anything like this. But France has one of the e-ticket rides, Ratatouille, that we're going to go back there and check the wait time. So I will meet you guys back at Ratatouille. Before we do that, don't forget, usually Aurora's out here meeting guests. And I love how they transitioned this new area to the older France area. It is a beautiful transition, like it was always here. But see, there's the friendship boats that take you to the resorts or to Hollywood Studios that way. Okay, said this way. I bet you Ratatouille. I didn't look at the... Michelle says, well, can't you just do it on the app? Yes, I could just do it on the app. Then I could just sit up front and tell you everything. But I know you guys like to see what's going on. But yeah, the crowds are really nice. Don't forget the creperie is back here, as long as the quick service crepe area. So if you're wanting a crepe, this is where you come to. Creperie de Paris is the sit-down restaurant. I think it's like a prefix. I remember we reviewed it the very first week it opened. Maybe we need to go back because I didn't have the bestest of experiences there. But you know what? Sometimes that's why you got to just let them go. Let them meld a little bit before you try them out. Okay, look at this. Ratatouille. That can't say what I think it says. Ratatouille. Standby is 30 minutes. 30 minutes standby for Ratatouille. That is fantastic. Lightning and single rider is open. I wonder if I could do single rider. I haven't ridden it since since they changed it from 3D to 2D. I probably could, but I think I'm gonna wait for Michelle on that because I think she likes this ride too. Yeah, we're gonna wait because we gotta come back and do a dining review over here in Epcot. There's a new item we gotta try. So we're gonna be coming back over here to do a dining review. So we'll come back and ride Ratatouille at that time. But remember, it's all in the details. Champagne bottles, little rats right there. I just love this area. Heading back out to World Showcase. Yeah, 30 minutes for Ratatouille at 11 o'clock. So That is a great sign. Skyliner up there, right that way. And we're going this way. Stroller parking over there, by the way, for Ratatouille. I like how they got their own dedicated stroller. Happy birthday. I always tell everybody happy birthday. They're wearing the button. You might as well. Go Gators. Yeah, I'm a Gator fan. Oh, I'm just having a great day. How could you not have a great day at Epcot? I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. France, we got everything. I mean, come on. Let's go over here. It's the arcade, Grenade, and all that over here. The perfume where you can get your perfume. Man, the sun. Glad I got my sunglasses and hat on today. Tell you that much. Oh, this is closed down. I forgot. Or is it refurbed? Let's see. Please enjoy a lot of signature Guerlain fragrances. Okay, so this is refurbed, I believe. And then you can go over here where they sell the vintage Louis Vuitton and Hermes and Chanel. Now you can get your Guerlain there also. So, good to know. Monsieur Paul's is still a restaurant we have not yet ate on the second floor. Need to give that a try. There is the next show. That's Beauty and the Beast sing-along. But really, if you're coming, the really show you want to see is Impressions de France, which they don't start until the evening time, so you have to wait. That's okay, but this is the OG. That's what you want to see. Oh, they're not open. Come on, everybody needs ice cream at 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm ready. Come on. Mahala's back here. This is, the smell. Oh my goodness, the smell is absolutely wonderful back here. See how busy it is. Maybe I could grab something. A little, maybe? No, it looks like everybody else is back here. Yeah, I can wait. Good crowd right there. By the way, this is the exit for the attraction, which is a movie and it is a continuous. So it's like every 15 minutes. But remember to look for the detail. Oh, more of those garbage cans. More of those garbage cans. Yep. Wines and gifts and treats in there. Monsieur Paul's, we still got to go there. We still got to go there. Oh, yeah, they're really hot and heavy in France with the garbage cans. That's okay. It's progress. It's change. The dining room there. This is the waterfalls. These are this is a fountain area, not a swimming pool. So don't go swimming or put your feet all in it and stuff like that. It's to enjoy. Maybe put your hand in to get a little water, but other than that, no. La Chaise de France. They got a good a la carte menu. But I love that the dining room is all glass so you can see out onto World Showcase. Like I said, though, the booths don't open usually till 11:30, Monday through Thursday. So remember that if you're coming over here to try treats and stuff like that, or even the food booths. They're now 11:30 open, and I believe they close at 8:30 on those days as well. Yeah, there's the friendship boat area right there. Coming up to Morocco, remember, this is not sponsored by the country anymore. Disney is actually in control of the Mexico Pavilion. So it has changed over the year. No more restaurants back there. The only restaurant they have now is out here. But the restaurant in back is used as either a Blue Cross lounge, a pass holder lounge, a Disney Visa lounge, a DVC lounge, whatever lounge they want to make it, they're going to make it. Spice Road table. I actually still haven't eaten there either. Oh, they got the garbage cans here. Spice Road table. We're still waiting for Caitlin and Sabi and our granddaughter to come over to enjoy that right there. Remember here, there's also not a ride. It is just a walk around country. This will be their food and wine distribution like right there. But it's a walk around country. You go back and enjoy. But the lounges are in the back. But there are character meet and greets. Jasmine and Aladdin sometimes are back there. So make sure to explore, definitely. Race Against the Sun, that is their museum. And then the Oasis Suite and Sips booth, everybody loves that. Let's go take a look at their menu. It's been a while since I've seen what they have. Assorted pastries, frozen slushies. Oh yeah, that's a whole big old tray of pastries. I could get into that. Looks like we're getting, is that Grease booth? Are they doing the cheese again? That fried cheese, oh, I love that with the honey. That was so good. I need to look at the menus. Making our way to Japan. Like I said, the crowds are incredible. Hardly, I mean, look, we've already come that far. Don't know how long the video is, but hey, we've come that far. Making our way to Japan, which is one of the most beautiful countries on World Showcase, I believe. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's got 3 restaurants, plus a quick service. How can you beat it? You got Kumite, which just went under a menu refresh over here. I believe that preset is $225 for that restaurant. We got the drums playing up there. They always do a great job. Love to hear them across World Showcase. To Kumite right there, prefix is $250. It is a 5-course, no, 7-course. Okay, 7-course. Or you can get the semi-course for $4. Now you might as well go all out. But that is the Kumite. Very, very like hidden. Really wouldn't know what it is until you walked right by it. And then you'd have to look at the menu. Making our way here. These are the elevators here to Teppanyaki and to Sakura Isai, which we haven't been to. We haven't been there either. And then Mitsukushi. Is it open? Yeah, they're open. There's like nobody in here. Do they got Labubus? I just want to know. Any Labubus? I'll give you a little tour real quick of the store. And then we'll go back out the side entry over here. But there's more, and then it goes around the corner, which we'll see here in a moment. Okay, no construction so far. Looking good, Epcot. Looking good. Then you come over here. Just, I mean, look at... Put that on a wall somewhere. Put that on a wall. Of course, the sake area right there. Come get you some sake. These are the stairs to the 2 restaurants that we talked about. Teppanyaki and Sakura Isai. Actually, we went to Teppanyaki with Heather and John for his birthday. We had a great time with them and the kids. God, I think that was like 3 years ago. Need to get back there. They put this little vending machine in because these are really, in Japan, like that blind boxes or the hidden games and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Then the entry, ooh, penny presses. What do they got? Who do they got? Let you guys see the penny presses right there. I just absolutely love doing these walk-arounds. I hope you guys enjoy them as well. Make sure to look to the left or to the right. Or was that to the right or to the left? Either way, they have 2 of them. Heading this way, this is where their kid cot is. And this is also, they have a little pulp culture area right here. And I have to tell you, if you want to cool off, you come in here And you sit down right there and just relax. And look at all the Japanese pop culture. It's been here a while. I'm surprised this hasn't changed much, especially with all the blind boxes and the boo-boo stuff, but this is how it all started. So, and then the other part of the shop is this way. I'm gonna let this guest come in first. He's got a stroller. And then this is the back part where the KitKat is and where Mitsukushi right there. I know I say that wrong. You can come back here and get sake. And this is where all the sweet treats and ramens and all that good stuff is. So make sure you explore. I cannot say that enough. And I mean, yes, I know everybody needs a kimono. And they're right over here. Oh, the incense. They burn the incense perfectly. But look at all the little treats. But, yeah, you can go back here and get you a kimono. But I'm just saying. And we'll head out this way. I try to avoid as many people as possible. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but I will take a turn quickly. And then you come right back out of here. No KitKat out today yet. They probably started 11:30 like everything else. Just so peaceful. So you have the 3 restaurants over here on the left-hand side by the gates. And then if you go up these stairs, so there's 1, 2, and Takumi Tei's around the corner. And then you come this way to the quick service. Man, this is going to be a video and a half. Hope you guys enjoy it because it's going to be a long one. This is more of a walkthrough of World Showcase. So now I've made it up. There is the quick serve right there. Not yet opening, not yet serving. The gardens up here, the water gardens and everything are my favorite area. I always come, get me a treat, and come up here to sit because these are the great seating. Look at the views. It does exactly what it's supposed to. So immersive, it takes you out of where you were and takes you to another land, another country. Restrooms up there, quick service. Water features everywhere. Bamboo water features. Absolutely love them. And then, of course, the seating area. Right over here. Making our way down back to World Showcase to the best snack at Epcot. That's right. The kakegori stand right here in Japan has the best treat in Epcot, in my personal opinion. Either the tangerine or the melon, or get them to do both with a little sweet cream on top. You can't beat it. Continuing on our way, we have made it to America, which is pretty much the halfway point. They've actually moved the boat a little bit. You can get a better scene of it right there. It looks a little bit better. The funnel cake stand right there. Okay, that could be a second favorite, is the funnel cake stand right there. Now, America, this is pretty much it. Quick service foods, some shops, place to get libations, a Joffrey's. The world stage right there is really the main attraction during the concert series and stuff like that for food and wine. But of course, you've got over here, because you guys know I love art. Art at Disney is in the back, which I'm not going to go into because I might get in trouble. I might walk on with something else. So you got the Art of Disney, Club 33 entry, and then the American Adventure. Next show's at 11:45, and it is a fantastic show that I recommend everyone see at least once. Everyone. Then we make our way this way, heading into Italy. But before we do that, there is Smokehouse right over there, Regal Eagle Smokehouse, which I believe me and Michelle need to come back here. I've been hearing good things about a Regal Eagle. And of course, Fife and Drum Tavern for libations, turkey legs, stuff like that. Everybody needs a turkey leg, right? And popcorn. BBC Adventures just past Regal Eagle. And before you get to Joffrey's, you are going to hit a little pathway right over here to the right. There's Joffrey's, there's Regal Eagle, and right here they do a ton of character meet and greets right out here. And also there's restrooms right on the side of Regal Eagle right there. Also a window right there to get libations, to get some drinks. Joffrey's right here. I just don't know if I want that or not. Joffrey, no, I don't need a martini. Lord knows that. Not today. Parisian Pebble Cold Brew. A French fusion of fruit-flavored cereal, cold brew, and a splash of cream garnished with whipped cream. $7.49. The shells are better, but I think I'm gonna get one of these. Still want to thank Joffrey's for having agave straws. Thank you so much, Joffrey's. Thank you. This is what we're dealing with. This is the Parisian Pebble Cold Brew, and is actually supposed to be made with fruity pebble milk. So I know how they make that, and then the espresso and all that, and of course fruity pebbles right on top. So this is still need some food, but I'm definitely going to give this a try. I had to take my hat off, cool down a little bit halfway through, so you know, might as well get a snack or a treat. And this is what I got. You guys seen earlier, the fruity pebbles, whatever it's called. But I do like the size. Look how big it is. And they did put a lot of ice in it. Thank you for that, Joffrey's. Thank you. Because sometimes that other coffee company puts a little too much ice, and I don't get enough to drink. But we're going to give this a try. And I'm sure everybody's already tried this. But hey, I'm here. Oh. Yeah. I think they use Fruity Pebbles milk because it tastes just like the milk of Fruity Pebbles. Not overly sweet. I probably could have put a Splenda in here to get a little sweeter, but I wanted to test it first. But you know what? I'm going to mix that foam in there, and that'll sweeten it enough. Yeah. Oh, that is... You got to love the Fruity Pebbles taste to love this, because you're going to get oranges, a little lemon will hit once in a while, but I'd get this again. I wouldn't have a problem drinking this again. But then again, I've gotten to where now, because Michelle makes our iced lattes at home, I really love iced lattes. So this is a pretty good drink right here. Okay, I'm gonna sit here a little bit, cool down a little bit, and then we're gonna continue on to Italy and the rest of the World Showcase. As I grab my Joffrey's, just realized they got the old garbage can styles here in America. That's right, stay true, America, stay true. Joffrey's right there, Regal Eagle behind us like we talked about. By the way, I don't know if anybody's ever noticed, or probably just walks by it all the time, but right before you go into the Regal Eagle steps right there, there's actually a mailbox there. So you can mail your letters with the address. I'm not sure what address goes on here. This is a turn-of-the-century mail collection box issued by the United States government. Mail is collected daily from this spot, Walt Disney World. Cast members for entry into the United States mail. Okay, so somebody mail a letter from here and let me know what the address is. Maybe I should mail a postcard to ourselves. Remember, I think that is one of the best souvenirs you can get yourself. Is a postcard. We used to do that with the kids. We used to do a daily postcard and then mail them from the resorts. So when we got home, it told us what we did every day. I want you to look at these crowds though. Look at this. It is 11:20. Look at the crowds at Epcot. Come on. Another place I have not yet tried. Maybe when me and Michelle come over to do the Regal Eagle review, I can get her to do the Gelateria Toscana review. Just saying. I mean, This gelato. Got a personal photo shoot going on there. There it is. There's the Italy booth. It still stands, but you know what? Everybody goes there and eats, and I just think it's all an opinion. You know that, guys. It's all an opinion. And I think sometimes the negative opinion wins, sadly. But I'll still will try it for food and wine. Had to switch arms there. There we go. We are in Italy. Italy. It's like I'm there. Which I hopefully one day will be there. But if not, at least I came to Italy here in Epcot. That'll work. Back here is Italy has 2 restaurants as well. They have the replica of the beautiful fountains of Italy. This is where you get your bottles of libations or your cups of libations right there. Nice table area right here. Usually they put a little show on right here. Great photo ops. Great photo ops. Tutu Italia right there. There's a Via Napoli back there. Great. I love their pizza. I do love their pizza back there. They got a pizza window that Joffrey wanted me to try. I am just not a big, thick crust pizza person. And they sell it by the slice, and it's usually the thicker kind. So let's go back here and take a look just to make sure I'm not saying something that isn't true. Do I dare go across the stage and the steps? But you always wonder, what's the view like? Look at that view. Look at that view. Come on. Detail, detail, detail. We actually have eaten here with friends. Had a great meal there with them. The wine cellar is another little place a lot of people don't know about. But it's like they serve like appetizers, wines, and stuff like that. But everybody walks right by it. Tutu Gusto Wine Cellar. And Tutu Italia Wine Cellar is not yet open. Come back later for that. See, everybody's at the pizza window. Yeah, it's that thick pizza. I'll go show you the pizza. See if I can just get a picture of the pizza. By the way, when you get your pizza, come over here. There's a bench and tables right over here. Napkins and all that stuff. So a nice little quiet area. Not many people remember that it's back here. So, gotta see if I can get a picture of the pizza. Yeah, that's it right there. That cheese does look good though. Cheese looks good. It's probably fresh. If the line wasn't so long, Joffrey, I'd probably get a slice today. But got to continue on with our Main Street report. Looks like there is no construction going on there. Hopefully, in the coming months, because you know we got D23 coming out. D23 is getting ready to happen. Maybe, just maybe, right here beside us, see all those trees? This is between Italy and America. This is an expansion pad for a new country. Maybe we might get an announcement at D23 for maybe 1 or 2 new countries. Who knows? I mean, it's a long time since we've got a country. I mean, a long, long time since we've got a country. And that is an expansion pad. And actually where the trains are in Germany is an expansion pad. So there used to be one between France and Morocco, but that's no longer there because they put Ratatouille in the back and the show building took that expansion pad. But this is one of them right here, so you never know. And I think between Morocco and Japan is another expansion pad. We could use some more countries here in Epcot. I think you guys would agree with me. We could use some more countries. Make our way out of Italy. Enjoying my Fruity Pebbles cold brew. That's just what I'm gonna call it. Come on. I do need to get something to eat. I know Germany has a quick service window, or there's always Mexico quick service window. Ooh, I did not notice that bush there before. That is Michelle's absolute favorite flower, the gardenia, and look at that gardenia tree. She would love to have those flowers and that tree at the house. I think they're doing like engagement photos because now that couple's over here. Okay. Man, I'm loving these crowds. I still say Epcot's better at the evenings because that's when everybody comes out. This right here will take you to the perfume and the masquerade mask are back in there. But it's a beautiful spot to get some AC. A Vespa. Oh, it smells so good in here. So good. Is that La Octane? No, that's Aqua de Prima. Kind of look like Octane, if I'm even pronouncing that right. But it's Michelle's favorite perfume. Okay, heading out. And remember, it's all in the details. Dolce & Gabbana's in there also. Perfumes. Making our way this way. See, that's an expansion pad right there. There was supposed to be, the train was only supposed to be here for the first year. Flower and garden go away. And maybe an expansion. Also, this is also the pet relief area. If you got a pet, you can bring him here for relief. But that is the trains. And the trains are not out. No trains. The trains are not running. Could be because they're having construction. Oh wait, okay. Top train isn't running. He's stuck. But these trains are running. So what are the banners at the city center? We got to see what the banners are. We're right over here. I just love this area. But yes, this is an expansion pad for another country. And no banners. Just a light post there at City Center. We have refurbishment going on over here at the Germany Pavilion, the restroom area. So the restrooms in this area will be closed, but they give you a map on where the next nearest restrooms are. So please, there's plenty of places. And it'll tell you right there where you are and where you need to go. Of course, there's the other transportation boat right over there. Oh, they do go from one to the other. So it's not one boat on one side. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show you. Somebody's having a birthday. I can hear us. Right over there. They're having a birthday. So it goes from here to that boat dock to the other far side, from that other far side, over to Morocco, from Morocco over to here. So it does a loop until 7:30. And then they get ready for the fireworks. Okay, and of course, my homeland, Germany, that's where I'm from. Well, it's where my ancestors are from. I'm actually from West Virginia, but that's where my ancestors moved to, so. Of course, we're here, so you know what that means. We got to get some popcorn for Michelle. Caramel popcorn, she loves it. Our favorite restaurant of all of Epcot is in here. Right back here, Beer Garton. Absolutely love it. Make sure when you come to watch the shows, especially at certain times of the day, especially top of the hours and stuff like that, it'll be open. But we are very excited because one of the shops has finally reopened, the teddy bear shop over here. So we're gonna go check it out. And I think I'm gonna get food in Mexico. So I don't need to go back here and get food. But as we walk back here to see the beautiful beer garden, which you guys know we've eaten there several times and brought you along, and we'll be eating there again soon. Well, that's new. They put a libation station back here. Okay, that was a smart move. So not only can you get your libations here in front of beer garden, you can also get them here once they open. So once they open, and by the way, this right here was supposed to be the entry for the Rhine River ride here in Germany, but that never opened up, sadly. So they got the whole show building back there, but no ride. And then we head back out this way. Now, everybody loves the pretzel bread pudding here, and it's only $4.79. I mean, it's a heck of a deal. Can't beat it. But sometimes it's really good for me, and sometimes it's dry. So, ooh, there we go. Okay. Dear Teddy Bear. We're going to go give this a look again because this has been closed for a long time. I think since COVID. Oh, yeah. I remember this. Look. And the Kit Kat's back here. And it's nice and cold, so you can take your time. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. Kit Kat. The guys are up there. I think they perform, if I'm not mistaken, certain times. And of course, you can come pinch right here. Right there.
This one here wants to go home with me. Yeah.
I just remembered. I think. Wait, they opened it up, but they didn't open it up. Because honestly, you used to be able to go right through there to the other shops. Now you have to leave this shop to go to the next shop. And then, of course, you can get your stifes. Now, to let you know, on the stifes, there are 2 levels of stife. As a collector, I would know this. Stife originally started in Germany, and most of the German-made stifes are back behind the counter back there. The bulk stife over here are usually made in other countries. So if you're looking for a German stife, they may have some on the wall, but more than likely, they're gonna be back there behind the counter or near the counter. So if you want an authentic, original stife from Germany, you'll need to head back down that way. And you will also know it's an original stife when you see the price point. So that is a cute bear though. Is that Duffy? Out in the courtyard of Germany, and I almost walked right past it, but they do have some construction going on over here in Germany. It's not closing anything, just a little outside construction. Make sure to always look up there at those 2 doors. You never know who may pop out right up there. Just saying. Wonder if I can join one of these families for beer garden. Think they'd add me to the reservation. Okay, so we'll go in here. And this is the crystal and stuff like that. Oh, she's new. I haven't seen her. Look at that. For the mere price of $39,000. Snow White can be yours. She is beautiful though. Then over here, you'll walk through to the German wines and beers and all that stuff that you can take home with you. Or you can even have a sampling right over here. And then, of course, you can come get you a Stein or use some German shirt. Oh, I love that shirt. Did y'all see that shirt on the back wall? Oh, and the purse. And the ears. Okay. Female version, male version. That might have to be had one day. More going this way. The beautiful Stein's back there. More Steins on the wall over here. Christmas room. Everybody loves the Christmas room. Ornaments. You can come get your ornaments here. Sometimes this is where they'll have the specialty ornaments for the festivals and the events. They've got a crystal snowflake right there. I don't believe that's Swarovski, so. But then they have the nutcrackers up here. Steinbach. Those are the nutcrackers. These are all handmade, imported from Germany. Yes, they are expensive, but yes, they are absolutely beautiful. And then more ornaments here. And of course, the pickle tree. Is that really a German tradition? Is the pickle tree really a German tradition? You can tell me the truth.
It technically isn't.
Okay.
There's like the different theories on how this tradition came to be known as German, but it's mainly like Americans who hear it from.
Okay, there we go.
The first time I heard it was from my host family.
Okay, there we go. So Americans have came up with the pickle tree that they said is German. Thank you so much. Enjoy your program.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome to the family. You too. And of course, we'll come into my favorite store. Come on, candy. Caramel at that. Some of my favorite foods. But you can also get drinks in here. And by the way, sometimes your pass holder or DVC works in here. Discount. So, you know. We'll come in here and get some popcorn. Maybe. Oh yeah, it's in the back there. We got the whoopie pie right there. This is the pass holder exclusive for you pass holders. I'm not a pass holder, so. This case is the light's not on. It's not dark. It's just the light's not on. But we're going to get some caramel popcorn right there. There's your better view right there with the lights on. Popcorn acquired from Caramel Couche, and I've just learned to go ahead and buy 2 bags of the caramel popcorn because me and Michelle just absolutely love it. But it has been acquired, so on to our next country. Or really, is it a country? Or more of an outpost? More of the garbage cans. It's funny that America is the only place that doesn't have the new garbage cans, but all the other countries do. And everybody's over here ready to meet Snow White. She starts at 9:30 and ends at 4:15. So if you want to meet Snow White, make sure you get in line to see her. The stage is set. The booths are up. Ooh, 2 food booths? Yep, food and wine. It's really weird seeing all this stuff closed. I mean, I'm usually here a little bit later to see it open, but I mean, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 12. Maybe these aren't open because they're more festival booths. Because this booth is open over here. So that's what it is. Okay, festival booths. Now we know. For your merchandise. Now we're coming up to Refreshment Outpost, which is African Outpost, as some of us like to call it. But this is also an expansion pad. Back in that way. Just look at that. Oh, I'm just going to show you that as much as I can, folks. And if you hear my bag in the background, I do apologize. Okay, Amani Village Traders, they're not open. They seasonally open, I believe, now. It's been a while since I've seen that gift area opened. Refreshment Outpost, of course, you can get Dole Whip here. So if you're in Epcot, you can get Dole Whip here, as well as Magic Kingdom. But another fun fact, on the popcorn, the caramel popcorn, you can actually also get that at the Magic Kingdom over at Storybook Treats under the big top. So, not Storybook Treats. Is it Storybook Treats? Yeah, it might be there. But it's under the big red top. But they have all the caramel treats that are in Germany over at Magic Kingdom there. So, if you're really jonesing for your caramel popcorn, head to Storybook Circus area at the Magic Kingdom. Officially into China, which is one of my other favorites. You know what? They're all my favorite countries. I just love them all because they're all different in character. Beautiful surroundings. This has the Shanghai experience display of Shanghai Disneyland. Then you got right over here the main gate area, and that's how we're going to enter. You got the Joy of Tea right over here. Good Fortune's Gifts right there. Then you swing in here and just look at this. Absolutely beautiful. With the palms on each side. This represents the temple, if I'm not mistaken, over in China. Modern Wonders, this is their 360. It's a continuous ride. So no wait times hardly. It's every 15 minutes, just like the other one. The Shanghai experience, which you've shown on before on, oh, that was my caramel popcorn. Shanghai experience right there. That shows you Shanghai Disneyland, which, whoa, you know that's a dream location. 9 Dragons over here. That is their sit-down restaurant. And then over here is the Lotus Blossom Quick Serve. Right over here. Got some great treats over here. And there are some great little treats all around World Showcase that are, you know, budget friendly, as we all like to say. I think the spring rolls, how much are the spring rolls here? $6. I think you get 2 of them. Yeah, so I mean, you can find little stuff to eat. Like that bread pudding over in Germany. That was $4.49. And of course, back here is the gift shops and all that stuff. House of Gourd Fortune. I've done a complete walkthrough of this country, so we won't be going into there. But would you guys like me to start that series back up? I want to know, do you want to see a complete walkthrough of each country with fun facts, stories about the country, and all that stuff? I love doing stuff like that. If you guys don't want to see it, maybe I'll do it for members only content for our members of the channel. But I'm a 9 Dragons fan. I love eating at 9 Dragons. Maybe there's another. Me and Michelle got to come back to that. Who knows? Who knows? Making our way to Norway, and we're getting close to the end of our Main Street report, our walk around of World Showcase here, because really not much construction. What we seen back in Germany back there, that was pretty much it, if I'm not mistaken. But now we come to Norway. We ate here. Is it Akershus? Yeah, we had dinner here with Lori and Todd. Absolutely wonderful dinner. Still got to come back and do breakfast. We've never done breakfast here. Do you guys recommend breakfast? If you've done breakfast here, let me know. Should we come do breakfast here? Then, of course, over here, they got the new viral cinnamon roll with the orange icing. That was my favorite part of that cinnamon roll, was the orange icing. But, of course, they got World of Frozen back here. Well, Frozen. We don't have the world. You know, other parks have a land. We have a ride. And our ride time is, got to be long. They're all the way out here. But you do get the princesses in there. And that was really neat. Let's see what the wait time. I got to get closer. 50 minutes. 50 minutes for the wait time. Not too bad. Yes, y'all can go ahead and tell me. Right there on that wall. Well, what did we able to see before that we can't see now? Just saying. Okay, we're going in here into the gift shop. It's been a while. Always smells so good in here. Of course, Frozen merchandise. Of course, photo ops right there. Or you can take one home with you. I'm just saying. Or you can come get you a Viking helmet. I'm just saying. Or you can come over this way. Oh, what is this? Oh, yeah, this is the EPCOT right here. And then you head this way, and I forgot it does dead end right here, because on the other side is the bakery, where you go get your sweet treats. That famous school bread that everybody loves. Back out into the sunshine. It is a gorgeous day, though. It's a little warm. It's getting a little warm, but not bad humidity. Not bad humidity. So we head this way, back out of Norway. Very small country. It's not kind of segmented, though, because they have the bakery right here, Kringla Bakery, where everybody comes and gets their treats. They have a little sitting area back there. A lot of people miss this. Gods and Vikings. It's like the little church. And you go in right here. It's actually a little walkthrough that everybody seems to miss. See? And you can come get the folklore of Norway. Loki, Freya, The big tree that's got carvings in it. Nice air conditioning that blows down on you. Learning about the other countries is what Epcot always used to be about. I think it still is. We just got to look for it sometimes. But there's still some history that we can learn in some of these areas. You just got to go look for them. You really got to go look for them. And like I said, it's nice and cool. But people will just peek their heads in and they won't come in. I don't understand why. Their new libations cart right there. And then over here, I believe, this way is the restrooms back here in Norway. You know, I like to show you all the restrooms so you guys know. Like, I need to know. And then back over this way. Now, this is where the crowds really start to heat up because we're getting close to Mexico, and that's where most everybody usually starts. And then the Wandering Reindeer. And usually in here, this is where Olaf is usually over here. If there's going to be an Olaf. But since he's not here, we're going to take a look at the backdrop. And you can get you some great little photo ops with Anna and Elsa right there. Little details that everybody walks by because they're so excited to see Olaf. But they miss all these things. I mean, look at that. And of course, that is the exit over there for Anna and Elsa. But look at the detail. That's the best thing. That's why I say Epcot in two different times, 2 different days to me. I think there's enough to see in Epcot. I think they're actually waiting for Olaf to come out. He may be coming out. Should we wait? Let's see. It might be a little bit before he comes out, but it was a nice little respite in the air conditioner. Okay, let's head back out to World Showcase. I love how the camera always adjusts. This is actually a representation of a building over in Norway. Adam Poole, I believe, told us about this. And then right over here is the Royal Summer House. And it's a 20-minute wait for Anna and Elsa right there. So not too bad. Looks like the mariachi band is getting... Mariachi. There we go. It's getting ready to start. Here they go. Maybe soon. There they go. And now we are in Mexico. And they've been performing here all around the property since I think 1971. I may be wrong. Somebody can correct me on that, but I think I actually seen a picture of them at the Contemporary on opening day. I might be wrong, but they've been here a while. Not these guys. These are, well, you never know. There might be an original in there. You never know. But now we're in Mexico. And of course, the best character meet and greet in Epcot is right over here. He's not out here right now. Oh, there he is! There he is! Donald, the greatest of all duck. Right there. Come on, how do you beat that? How do you beat Donald the Duck? Or Donald Duck, actually. It's not Donald the Duck. Okay. Donald Duck. La Hacienda San Angeles. I guess that's right. I don't know. Doesn't open till dinner, but you guys know about our little secret sneaky trick for that one, which I think we're going to use today when we get some food. Of course, let's walk through Mexico, but let's take the hidden path right here. This is actually the accessible path, but it takes you around the beautiful shrubbery and plants. And this is where they'll put the orchids for flowering garden. They actually had to trim this tree back a lot, but it looks like it's doing better with the vines on it. I mean, that kind of looks like a hidden Mickey, maybe, maybe not. But you get a different perspective of the Mayan temple there. Okay. Okay. We will take a quick look through the Mexico. Oh, and the air conditioning. And we make our way down here. Coco. Great immersive experience. La Cava tequila, never been there. I don't drink tequila, so I've walked through there, I've sat down, and then you can come out here to the street market. Grand Fiesta Tour back there has 3 original animatronics, which one day we will ride that ride. And then of course, St. Angel's restaurant is right back there on the waterway. So you can come here, but this is a beautiful country. And like I said, if we start to do our walkthroughs again, detailed country tours, I want you guys to let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Okay, let's go get some food. I'm kind of hungry, and I'm gonna get the quick serve out here and see if our trick will work for us. Not really a trick, it's just, nah, it's not a trick, it's just a lot of people don't know about it. But I want to share it with you guys, so you know about it. And then over here, we have Coco. Coco, right there. Okay, let's head out and get some food. And I will meet you guys out there. Made it out of there. It gets so confusing, I guess. I don't know. It's not confusing for me, but a lot of people just walk in and stop. They're like, what are we looking at? What are we looking? What are we trying to see? It's the Grand Fiesta boat tour in Mexico. But everybody comes through the doors and they get, okay, now what? But there is a little construction going on here. So there's part of our construction update. But we are heading right over here. We're going to go get in queue and see if we can't get us something to eat right over here. Chaza de Margarita. So when you want your margaritas, and they do got food over there. Just to let you know, they do have food. Let's take a look at everything here. There we go. What do I want? I really didn't want something that big. Nacho chips topped with white nacho cheese, ground beef, beans, tomatoes, jalapenos, and sour cream. I don't want the jalapenos, but I could get everything else. Okay, that'll work.
Those are really, really good.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
The empanadas. Okay, he may have just changed my mind. I forgot about the empanadas. We're going to give those a try. See if our little trick works. Okay. And this is where you place your food. Seating over here to the right-hand side. I will meet you guys when I have my food and we are sat down. The kitchen is very busy. But I like the draft that's coming out. I love the beautiful Mexican tile in the back. But they are quite busy. They only have one big size of Coke, but it's the big size. We'll take it. Let the search begin. Oh. Almost just lost my Coke right there. And there's my food. Search begin. Let's go. Let's go see. Let's go see. We want to check a little area. If not, I'll stand up and eat in the air conditioner. Tables. It's always crowded over here. But we're going to try in here. We're going to see. Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Okay. Let the search begin. I just need a table for one. Okay. Oh, I think I seen one. Take the first one I see. It's a little dirty, but that's okay. There we go. This is the inside of the restaurant that you can come sit at. I'm gonna come back here so you can see everywhere. So you can sit back here in the AC, but I really wish they would have opened that side up too. But that's okay. We'll be good. We got a table. Found a table inside. It's a little cool, not too cold, but beautiful views back out there in the windows, as you can see, overlooking the showcase plus the fact that I bet you at night for fireworks, this is incredible. Never been here for fireworks, but this is the food. This is my empanadas with my large Coke. It was hectic getting here. Almost lost the Coke, almost lost the food. But this came recommended by a guest out there, so we're gonna give this a try. Glad I found a table. I think I got the last table in here, and I feel bad, but I'm so sorry. But we're gonna give this a try, see how it is, and cool off, and take this hat off. Beautiful location. Sorry I'm so close. Sorry the camera's tilted. I'm trying not to get all the people behind me. But these empanadas, they look pretty good. I mean, okay, we're gonna give these a try. I get another family that's only got like 2 people, 3 people, they're sitting down with me. I do not mind that at all. Okay, empanada time. Cheese empanada. Not too bad. Meat's not bad at all. I can take that. I didn't know if this, I didn't even read it. The guy said the empanadas are really good. I just got them. Whatever you travelers say sometimes, I just give it a try. So I don't know when I'm biting into them. Okay. Good cheese. Very flavorful. And I will have to say the pastry is very flaky. Let's take a look at them. Let's see. Oh yeah, cheese empanadas. Look at those. Now we get rice and beans with these. $15.50 for the meal. $5.60 for the Coke. I think it came out to $21.50 for a quick service meal. That's a little pricey, but I did learn as a cast member we get a discount at this quick service, and so does DVC. I did not know that. So if you come, make sure to ask if there's any discounts or anything. These are quite tasty. That guest was right. He should become a traveler. But that's really good. I will say the only problem is, and it's not a food issue, it's a heat issue. And we have talked about this with other travelers that have commented that it just gets too hot to eat a lot of food like this. That's why I do like the festivals, because you get smaller portions. But this, for me today, is very shareable. Me and Michelle could have shared this easily. So for the 2 of us, we could have ate for $21.50. That's my discount of 20%. So I mean, so for under $20, me and Michelle could have had a quick service as we walked around World Showcase. Same with you guys. So if you're a pass holder or DVC, just make sure to say something. Maybe even Disney Visa. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go eat the rest of this. Enjoy some of this Coke. Look at that beautiful view out there. I will have to say the rice and black beans are beautiful, fantastic. Absolutely love them. So this is a great little quick service. I was going for the nachos until he said get the empanadas. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. You're looking for seating. Of course, there's outdoor seating, but the 2 black doors right there, you can go in there and eat in the dining room. Part of the dining room, not all of it. You've seen what we ate at, but that is open till 2:15. And at 2:15, they close it down to get it ready for the dinner service. So if you want to eat in there, it's until 2:15. Finished up our meal and heading back to World Showcase. As you can see, the line is now formed. Oh man, they got a churro sundae. That churro sundae looks great.
Oh, I'm excited.
Look at it. Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Look at that churro sundae right there. I should have got one of those. Oh. Enjoy.
It looks good. Thank you.
Enjoy. I just took a picture of her sundae. She was very nice. But yes, that was a great option. And you may ask, why do you get a quick service discount there? Because Mexico is a third party and they can have actually offer that. The countries have the option to offer a discount. And Mexico does offer an discount for, like I said, cast members, DVC, because there was a DVC member in front of me, so that's why I asked for cast members. Not sure about the others, but make sure to always ask. Like over in France, they do not offer a discount for cast members. So this quick service was a great option and at a great price for, Epcot quick service. Because I know at Connections Eatery, they do not offer a discount over there. Okay, we're almost done. Getting closer. Finishing up World Showcase right here. It is hard to do Epcot all in one day if I'm going to do a Main Street report for Epcot. There's that beautiful boat coming around to pick more guests up. Got a little bit of my large Coke left, thank goodness. Beautiful spaceship Earth from World Showcase. And of course the Joffrey stand. Coffee wasn't bad. Wasn't great, but wasn't bad. Would I get it again? Yeah, probably, but wouldn't be my favorite go-to. But hey, you guys may like it. Love it. Asha usually meets out here. She's not out here today. She starts from 9:45 to 4:45. And there is Disney Traders right there. Another gift shop. All the paraphernalia for the pins. Pins are in there in Disney Traders. So for you pin lovers, they're all in there. Almost to where once we came. Is that how that says? I think so. All right, at the beginning of World Showcase. Let's just say that way. Started in Canada. Made our way to Mexico. Enjoyed a coffee along the way. And enjoyed some great food along the way on this Main Street report. Thank you everyone who traveled along with us and who is part of our traveling family. I hope you guys like these Main Street reports. I love doing them for you so you can see what the parks are like. We got, next time we come here, it'll be food and wine. So I'm pretty excited. This is our July Main Street report for World Showcase. It's all back there. Just look. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful back there. But I want to thank everyone for traveling along with us and being part of our traveling family. Thank you to our channel members. Don't forget, August 8th will be our next channel member exclusive video coming out. That's when we head over to Hollywood Studios for our last July Main Street report. And still until we start all over again in August. So that's what we're going to do. So travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure is out there.